All right. Hello, friends, and welcome to another exciting recording of my Pokemon Reborn playthrough. Before we get into this, I wanted to have a little bit of a discussion here at the beginning because I changed some settings and I messed some things up, but we did so much that I feel like it's not worth it to re-record. It seems kind of fine, so we're just doing this weird, awkward opening. So I was messing with a couple of audio settings. I was trying out audio ducking, which is basically, if you've never heard of that before, it's where you set it so that a certain place where you get audio from, the loudness of it is determined by another audio source. So in this case, I was having it so that the game audio, the little background music in the game, would be controlled by my voice. When I talk, the game audio gets lower. When I'm not talking, the game audio gets higher. It's just kind of like an aesthetic change, but I thought that it would be interesting and I wanted to try it. Somehow, in doing that, my noise gate decided to absolutely shit itself. And so we have a recording where every so often my voice goes just out. Kind of like when you're on a call with somebody and they're breaking up, and you can't quite hear them, but every so often you get like a syllable here and there. It was happening mostly at the beginning of this recording, a little bit throughout, but I decided that it would probably be better to just cut out that beginning, talk to you guys, kind of explain the issue, talk about some of the things that I was talking about in the original recording, and just continue on from there. It kind of sorts itself out about 2 minutes into this recording, so that's good, but also kind of annoying. Another thing that I was talking to you guys about at the beginning of this video is that I figured out my eye issue, where every single time that I widened my eyes, my model's eyes would close for some reason. It was entirely my fault. The second that I realized what I had accidentally done in the programming for my own model, I was like, oh. And it took me like 5 seconds to figure out. So we are all good there. Now I can widen my eyes and my eyes don't close. Exciting. I think that's everything that I was talking about at the beginning here. I can't think of anything else that was really interesting, anything else that I wanted to tell you. It is a little bit of a shorter recording because I was really tired as I was recording this, but either way, I hope you enjoy and I'll let you get into that gameplay now. For some reason, my first thought is trying to find how to get into... I don't remember where it is. It's near here somewhere, isn't it? This just leads out of town, so we don't want to go that way. But isn't this where I'm thinking of? Hold on, I'll find it, and I'll be like, that place. The blue building, that's all I could think of. Oh my god, I was right. It just, for some reason, it was in my head, like, she's gonna be here. Damn. Oh, so that's how that works. Okay. And what's this part for? Without that, the voltage doesn't come through at the right frequency. It wasn't the best solution, but circumstances were desperate. You really designed all this yourself? It's so incredible. And you can't be more than a few years older than me, right? Not much, I'm sure. Oh, Kit. I'm surprised to see you here. I was just grabbing a few things for work when this student appeared. It seems that she's doing a paper on this kind of machinery for school and had some questions. But it seems you two have already met. What? No, that's totally ridiculous. I've never seen this person in my life. There my tracking goes. Are we for serious? Oh god, every single time that I say that, by the way, I think about the character, the Pokemon Reborn character. Are we for serious? There we go. Too many windows open. this one. Hold on. You, then you, then you. My goodness. Okay. Also, I'm pretty sure my phone just started updating in the background. I forgot that I was going to do that tonight, so yippee. Also, just wondering, do you usually let strangers walk into your house unannounced? That seems a little unsafe, perhaps. It might be good to invest in a lock, or at least start setting proper boundaries. I wish I could read. You could start now. Alright, one of you is going to need to tell me what's really going on here. Okay, so I might have bumped into Kit, and we might have talked a little bit about pulses already, but they totally got the wrong idea about me. And what idea would that be? Well, Kit seemed to think that I wanted to do something like build my own, and of course that's nonsense. Especially with how much stress it puts on the Pokemon. And you don't want to build one. Of course not. My interest is purely academic. That's why you've been sketching down the schematics when you thought I wasn't looking. Just for education purposes. Forget it. This was going so well, and then you just had to come along and ruin it, Kit. To be fair, it sounds like she would have known because she caught you doodling the schematics, you know? I feel like you would have gotten caught anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna build my own. What's a washed-up champion and a second-rate engineer like you gonna do about it? I already beat your ass once. I'm sure I can think of a thing or two. Oh, please, you can't even stop your machines from hurting your own Pokemon. Or will you say it was negligence rather than incompetence? You're the worst kind of person. Scum like you doesn't deserve to hold technology like this. I did not wish the subjects to come to any harm, but I was not afforded a choice. Competence, then. And excuses. I'm not interested. Obviously, you have the champion wrapped around your finger, but do the local authorities know it was you who was responsible for all the damage? I think they might be interested in hearing about that. So unless you want them to find out, you're going to shoo Kit away and tell me what I want to know, okay? Do you really believe you can fix the subject physical stress issue? Do I believe I can? What is it, some feel-good family education crap? I'm going to fix it. Unlike some people, I actually care. Besides, this region's technology is practically Stone Age. If you saw what we're used to back where I'm from, you wouldn't even know what to think of it. All I need is a living example to confirm, and I've practically cracked it. If you're confident that you can solve it, I'll cooperate with you. It's not an if. Glad to hear we have a deal. Anyway, kid, it looks like you're not needed here, so goodbye. Actually, that's incorrect. We'll be needing Kit's help from the outset. I just got a bad feeling. What do you need my help for? Excuse me? You said you wanted a living pulse specimen. There's one left. It was somehow completed without my knowledge. Okay, the bad feeling is going away. Maybe I should have found whoever did that instead. Good luck, she's gone now. So where is it? It's in the champion's room. You're kidding, right? That's a joke. That's what I've heard. Fine. Then I'm going to, I don't know how to pronounce the place, Chorus Hall? That's where the Pokemon League is in this miserable region, right? Meet me there and our deal for, again, the Pokemon, I have no idea. Magearna is back on. You better not fuck things up for me, got it? She seems pleasant. I recognize that this is an unideal situation, but Lumi's clock is still ticking, okay? If there's something we can do to further her odds, then I'll do it. No questions asked. Just as once, I'm asking you to do the same. Please help Flora, Kit. For Lumi's sake. Okay, I thought you were going to, like, put her in the machine. I was so worried we were gonna put her in a machine. Okay. Please help Flora reach the last pulse in the champion room. Returning to our bodies is wonderful, but it just means that Lumi's time is limited again. This may be finally a way forward. I never thought about that. That would not have been solved. Also, please help her make it to the champions room. Am I gonna have to go through the whole, like, Elite Four with her? Why am I walking there? Every single time. I can fly, damn it. Okay. What should be that bad? Okay. Let's go. Yippee. Through all 18 gates yet again. Oh, not yet. I thought we were almost there. Here we go. Oh, hi. Took you long enough. Are you really the champion? I figured it would be someone at least a little bit more reliable. Anyway, I already called in and talked to some league manager person or whatever. They said a bunch of airy bullshit about preserving the sanctity of the challenge and whatever, but after I mentioned you, their whole tone turned around. And then they told me about how that pulse has just taken over the champion room entirely. Like, it just teleports anyone who gets close to it right back out, okay? Seriously, how does your league even function? Apparently, it's because everyone who's gone to check on it has bypassed the Elite Four instead of entering legitimately, which sounds like ultra bullshit to me. But whatever. So anyway, something about trusting you as the region's champion to make the right call for its future, some other optimistic crap, blah blah blah. Basically, as long as we fight together, they'll let me through, and I guess the stupid pulse will listen then? Joy. That means each of us can only use 3 Pokemon. That's fine. And we just have to learn to get along. So, I know we didn't get off to the best foot. I know we didn't get off on the best foot to start, but we're here now. What do you say we put all that behind us and do our best as a team? Part of me really just wants to say nothing. The other part of me is like, yeah, sounds great. Yay! Teamwork, cooperation, and other vomit-inducing platitudinal buzzwords. But there's a 0% chance I'm keeping the cheery facade up all the way through. Just saying. I'm going ahead now. Do try not to test my patience anymore. Okay, so anyway, I'll start going this way. Now. Ooh, I just had the idea of what if I changed my little in-game avatar to wear, like, green on the top? Look a little bit more like my VTuber. Incredible, instead of me in real life. I know, we're very different. Hey. I didn't think I was gonna land. I thought I was just gonna be in the air. Hi, Kit. I was wondering who let this weird-looking girl in. Why'd you do that? Excuse me? Is someone talking? I don't see anyone. I'm right here, and I know you can see me just fine. Oh, sorry about that. You were just so small I couldn't tell. And here I thought the Salamence just had an attitude problem. It's about to have an attitude problem if all over... Oh, God. It's about to have an attitude problem all over you if you don't watch it. Who let this small, sassy child into the E4? Isn't it your nap time or something? You wish. We're fighting 1-on-2, right? Bring it on. Salamence, it's takeoff time. Sorry, hold on. Did I just... It's takeoff time? Seriously? Please tell me that's not really your catchphrase. And what's wrong with it, huh? I'm a maiden of the wind. My catchphrase can be whatever I want it to be. I'm not fake laughing that much. I can't. It's terrible. And maiden of the wind? Sounds like something a 5-year-old made up. Oh, right. Ugh, You're gonna regret that. I'm bringing my full force down on you. You better be ready. Yep. Does it really matter? Like, confirm. Oh, skip battle? Yeah, sure. Good rematch. And same to you, other girl, I guess. Wow, 2 type advantages over me. You still lost. Only because Kit carried you. I did carry in that battle. That's pathetic. I'm starting to see why someone like Kit can get away with being the champion if you're one of the best trainers this region has to offer. Did they get all the Elite Four from a daycare? Whatever, I'm out of here. Kid, I hope you still have eardrums after how long you'll have to spend listening to this girl screech. Bye. It's a decent battle, I guess. I'm going ahead. Try not to fall off the cliff edge or something. Yippee. I don't like her. Can I say that? I'm not a fan. She's a little too mean. Anyway, remember when we did this the first time? It's just this, but again, we 2-on-2. Oh, it's raining. Welcome again, Kit. Would you like to introduce our guest? I can introduce myself just fine. Flora Gravilia. It's a privilege. Yours, specifically. That is a good line, though. I'm always honored to have even more visitors here. Okay, 2-on-1. Bennett won't be joining us this time. Where is he? It's my hope that you will both still find me to be acceptable challenges alone. Whatever. Acceptable? Aren't you supposed to be one of the best? Or are you as worthless as that last girl? Heather has been through a lot in a short period of time. Well, perhaps all of us have. Even so, she earned and defended a place here despite her age. For my part, it isn't that I particularly lack confidence in my abilities. Rather, I would not want to insult you by disrespecting yours. Kit is our champion. I'm sure you, too, have worked hard in your own way to reach this point. I look forward to seeing the strength that brought you here. It's not a fun answer at all. Fine, let's see what you got. Hold on, let me pick out some Pokemon for this battle. This has been a genuine treat. Free? What does that mean in this context? Even with this jacked up arena. I don't know that I would particularly estimate the battles having been free, but if your victory can be a point of pride for you, that's more than enough. Whatever. You put up a decent fight, I guess. And it is nice to see someone with grass types in a high position. Maybe not everyone here is worthless, but you are seriously way too nice for your good. I do hear that from time to time. I don't suppose you've met my sister, have you? I believe the two of you might get along very well. Possibly dangerously well. Perhaps it's for the best that you do not. I'll put it on my bucket list. I'm going ahead. Want to say anything? She seems to be of a similar type of girl to my own sisters. I think all of them would be much benefited by setting down their respective objectives and learning to enjoy a moment of tranquility among the flowers. I don't know her that well, but is it too naive to hope that perhaps knowing that is why she uses grass types herself? I read that, but it's okay. Okay, have fun. I'm going on ahead. Dark. There we go. I was like, am I ever going to leave the darkness? Do I still have to do the weird puzzle thing here? Yeah. It's not really a puzzle, it's just you kind of have to wait unless you time it correctly going in. God damn it. There we go. Hi. Yep, those are still words. What? Hello? Excuse me? Do you perhaps speak English? Or have you not interacted with humans since the age of Garoof fans? I'd believe you're that old. Hem. I was briefly informed as to the circumstances of your visit, my lord, but I must admit I find them peculiar. My lord? You mean Kit? I do. A lord? Yes. Perfect. It's no joke. For as it was told unto me, Kit is the assumed avatar of the Lord Arceus. For all the miracles that they have brought since first they appeared, I believe there can be no reasonable doubt of this. For it was they who did spare this region from the shadow of a private threat. And they did bring justice upon the killer of my former master. It was they who disappeared when the long fight was over, and the Lord Arceus was at last freed from his prison. I am only thankful that they came back to us. Wait, you're really not joking? With people like you around and in charge, there's no wonder this backwards-ass region is such a mess. Kit, tell him you're not seriously an Arceus, or whatever. Seriously. Okay, bow before me sounds wrong. But I don't want to go with what she says, so fuck it, we'll pretend. As your ever humble servant, it pleases me to know I am understood, and, in the light of your grace, accepted. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Are you seriously feeding into this? You must be even more of an egomaniac than I expected. Regardless, though I may be in your care and servitude, I am tasked with another role here. Beat your ass. It would be remiss of me to not oppose you for these calls merely on the basis of my support for you. After all, if it were not what you wished, you would not have willed me to be here. That logic doesn't even make any sense. You just use that to justify whatever bullshit power you wanted to do. In fact, that's not even hypothetical. Isn't that exactly what every major religious organization has done for centuries? People like you are the reason that so many have suffered under systems of repression. And I've heard enough of this. Let's help Grandpa back into his grave. Damn. I am honored to permit your victory. Words. I am made whole again, and you may proceed onwards with purpose divine. Great, I'm getting out of here yesterday. Anything else you want to say? It is, and always will be, my pleasure to serve in the cause of the Lord. Thanks. Don't be weird about this. Back into the darkness. There's really no need to save. It's not like I'm doing anything strenuous. Okay. This is new. I do like it. Okay, red trees. Do they have something on them? Apples or something? You know, the giant butterflies behind you. Butterflies? Giant butterfly wings behind you does make a lot of sense right now. Okay. Well, met again, Ken. How do you like the room? It's pretty good. The aesthetic's interesting. I don't know if my position in the order will be permanent. How much money did you spend making this room if you don't think it's gonna be permanent? Like, can you imagine? You just waste all the money creating this, and then in like a week, you're gonna move on. But as Anna has been indisposed, I was allowed to redecorate. Okay, yeah, so about that. Are you gay or a bug type trainer? There's a wrong answer there, and I need to know how much to judge you. Sure, Bennett will claim aspiring combatant. Let the doctor rest. I will be able to say that word at some point. At your service. That doesn't answer my question. Does it? Does that mean he's gay? It means I study, well, truthfully, all manner of bug types, but particularly forming larvae-bearing insects such as butterflies and moths. Okay, so it's the wrong answer. Disgusting. I should have just said you were gay. I'll keep that in mind. It seems our rules are reversed from our last battle fit. Now I'm the one facing down 2 trainers working in tandem. Kind of, yeah. But I can only assume that the 2 of you work together just fine, as you've already beat Laura. Kind of, yeah. Part of me wishes I could have still fought you both with her as my partner. Wait, that girl was your partner? Ah, a misunderstanding. We are partners for battling. No, not, at least for the time. Okay, phew. I was gonna say big yikes if someone like her with a creep like you. Damn. I wish to respect your opinion, of course, but I admit I am a bit aghast to still be called that. I do maintain proper hygiene, and although I've done things in the past that I'm deeply ashamed of, I've tried my best to learn to listen and respect others' boundaries in both action and thought. Might I selfishly ask, for the sake of my continued self-improvement, precisely what about me still comes across as creepy? Oh, I mean, you seem fine aside from bug types, it's just that. Perhaps we should just get on with the battle. You'll be free to be rid of me. I hope you understand that, despite being aware of your feelings on my type. I cannot hold back. Yeah, whatever, I'll put you in the fucking dirt. Bring it, bug boy. Damn, sorry. We'll put an Incineroar even though I'm not gonna do this now. It was a satisfying bad if unexpected conclusion. I'm honored to have held your time. Wow, bug and fire types, and you still lost. This region really is pathetic. It is possible, and perhaps even likely, that I adapt here. Though I feel obligated to remind you, for the accuracy of your estimation, that you are being escorted by the champion. Hey, there's this cool new thing. Have you heard about it? It's called shutting up. And she's gonna say, you should try it sometime. We've got work to do now that we're done with all that. Let us pass. Of course. I wish you the best of luck in your respective endeavors. Oh, interesting. I was gonna say, what are we gonna do with the butterfly? Am I gonna have to walk on top of it? I'm going through it. They should have just let us through in the first place. I'm sorry about her. Oh man, I will not be so foolish as to hold her disposition against you. I'm choosing to take this as a lesson in gratitude. It's not that late at night, it's 10:30. It's made me appreciate Laura all that much more, for no small number of reasons. But I admit her words still sting. Yet, may I ask your opinion, as someone who has been witness to some of my less dignified moments? Do you even now find me to be creepy? No. Truly. It does my heart no small amount of good to know that I have some amount of forgiveness. But I have no intention of growing complacent. This is merely a reality check after harsh moments. Thank you for your kindness. Respect it. You know, right now, I don't know why exactly. He kind of reminds me of my best friend's younger brother. Maybe it's like the way that he talks. I don't know what it is specifically, but for some reason I'm just getting those vibes. I think he's done a lot of really good character growth. And I'm proud of him. Bennett, not my best friend's younger brother. Hello. Oh, you. That makes sense. Okay. I 1000% thought that we were going to look at that one muck. I'm pretty sure it's still alive. Or, Mr. Bigglesworth? But I don't know that we'd be able to find him again. Finally. This has only been a gigantic pain in my ass. Look, this is going to take a while. I'm confident this is all I need, so you can go. No, I'm not. First, I'm getting my data, and second, I'm releasing this poor Abra ASAP. I can't believe it was just hooked up to this thing and left here. Whoever did this must have been beyond rotten. And if it's in the champion room, I suppose you already dealt with them, huh? Well, you get some points from me for that. Anyway, this won't be quick. You can go do whatever it is champions do in these places. There's a room further back, isn't there? I'll meet you at Eve's house later, once I'm done. I'm not leaving you here. But the game wants me to. I don't like that. I would not leave her. I'd be like, however long it takes, whatever. Are you sure? Okay. It wants me to continue on. Well, hope I like my party. Oh, welcome to the Reborn League Hall of Fame. I've only ever been here once. Like in other Pokemon games. I've only ever beat the Elite Four once because I get tired. And I'm just like, I'm over this game. Registering. I was gonna say, are we gonna go through the whole, like, parade? Whoa! My Espeon, my Luxray, my Primarina. Do I have to kill them? The Tyranitar, though, is the weakest link, I feel like. The one who probably would not stay in the team. You just got lucky. Whoa! I did make that pixel art, you're right. I'm kind of proud of it. Take your time. Oh, anyway, so I'm here now. I guess that's about everything. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated. And don't worry, unlike some people, I'll be making sure from the get-go that the Pokemon aren't hurt by my creations. I doubt it, but there's really nothing that I can do to say no to this, so go for it. You can stop with the guilt trips already. I just hope you learned your lesson. Your findings were immediately? Huh? I said admittedly and immediately at the same time, and it came immediately. That was interesting. But they were helpful. Splitting the excess energy among several individuals of the same species. Okay. Certainly could act as a band-aid solution until we can solve the problem of overexposure. It's an intelligent and effective solution. I love it when they praise me properly. But, as I was about to say, your attitude is well beyond insufferable. Get her, Eve. Goodbye. Don't be too hasty to push me out the door. After all, I still have my half of the deal to uphold for Kit. Am I really getting that Pokemon? Yep. Still in the glass workstation near where we met. It's on the second level. I went ahead and set up a ladder so you can reach it. Okay, so don't say I never did anything for you. I would have gone after it myself, but there's so much trash in the way, and that glowy aura around it. Oh, okay. Looked a whole lot like somebody else's problem. So you're welcome, or whatever. I'd say it's been a treat, but if it were, it'd be the kind that makes your stomach hurt after eating it. Ha. I do hope she doesn't do anything we'll regret later. I'm sure. Despite herself, though, she has opened a door for me. There's much work to do again, and time is short. Please forgive me for not staying to chat. Best of luck dealing with the anomaly. Yippee! Okay, so back to the class workstation. To get a Pokemon I wasn't even sure I was going to get. Am I walking? I think it's honestly easiest to go from a game. I've learned that from last time. Because otherwise I was thinking about the map in my head in the middle of episodes. I would have to go all the way around. It would be annoying. This is like almost right there, but first I have to fight everything in the way. There we go. Okay, this way. And well, I knew there had to be multiple. Up here, back over here, on the second floor. But it sounds like it wants me to go a specific way. I don't know. So all the way back to that room. Luckily it's easy to get to. Unless I forget where it is, in which case it's not easy at all to get to. I went the wrong way. It's in the middle. I had a feeling. I was like, something's wrong here. This way. Oops. Through here. I assume through this door. Oh, ladder. I see. You're right. Controls are a little funky in here for some reason. It doesn't let me. Like, I should be able to walk under this, I feel like. It's not letting me. Okay. Automatic jumping over here. This way? Ooh, wait. Hold on. I want. Jump in. Find Kane. Myself. Here. Okay. Oh, hello. You look weird in pixel form, and I don't like it. But thanks for being here. You know, I didn't go ball shopping since the last time that I was supposed to. It should be fine, right? We hope. For Ricky? Mama. I love reading Pokemon lines. They're always so stupid. How do you feel about Psychic? How do you feel about Psychic again? Okay. I don't know about another one. I'm kind of worried also about, like, Psybe or something. Let's know. Let's start chucking balls. Understand. Try again. Understand. If that's all that you're gonna do, like, I'm not worried about this guy. Okay. Thanks. It's what? I don't always read the Pokemon descriptions, but these latest ones I have because they're Pokemon that I've never seen in main games. Sure, why not? No. Thanks. I was also thinking recently, through playing this game, I'll walk there and talk at the same time. Through playing this game, I've been like, oh, what game am I gonna play next after this? You know? Am I going to do Rejuvenation immediately after this? Because that's the game that a lot of people want me to play next. Do I want to do Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness? Is this an exit over here? Just because I keep talking about it and I think it'd be funny. I could probably exit this way, it's fine. A part of me now is like, maybe you should play the main Pokemon games. One, because it's been a while. I played most of them when I was like a kid, you know? And two, because apparently I know nothing about Sun and Moon. Every single Pokemon that we've met, that I've been like, I've never heard of that Pokemon in my life. It's been from Sun and Moon. Apparently I need to replay it. Okay. Well, Tara's still here. I stared her right in the face as she was upside down. Like, okay, cool. I don't think anybody else new is gonna be here. I mean, I guess I could talk to, like, Heather and them. Kit, I've gotta ask you something, okay? Oh, this is the same. Oh no, this is after Celebi. I wasn't reading all that. Besides Celebi. Did you see anything? Meet anyone? You really met my future self? Was I cool? My mom? Like, seriously? I mean, I know I inherited her old Elite Four room, but I didn't think that you'd actually been able to see her. She really jumped down that far when you first entered the room? Sounds incredible. Guess what Heather is going to do next. I mean, what an entrance. I've got to try that sometime. Anything else you want to say? Good to see you without that green jerk this time. There we go. Not Fern. I was thinking it in the back of my brain, but I decided not to say it. Not Fern, I mean the girl who fought me with you. No offense, Kit, but you've got some weird taste in company. I know. What a bitch. I know, you have to deal with all kinds of people. When you're a league employee, blah blah, whatever. That doesn't make it fun. She was pretty strong though, I'll give her that. The battle was actually pretty fun. Just don't tell her I said that if you see her again. Some things aren't worth it no matter how cool the battle is. I will probably never see her again, to be fair. Is there anything that's... Oh gosh, okay, it's too many people to talk to. I hoped you might stop by for a moment, okay? Flora actually left us one additional item of note before she left, okay? I can only assume she was too proud to give it to us in person, since I just found it lying in our house with a note. But apparently this Miss Drevis is one from her home region. She thought either of us might enjoy using it. I don't have a particular interest. Do you want it? Sure. This as well. Here you go. I got an error message. Exception, type error, message. Mill can be coerced into integer. The rest of it, I don't understand. It's like rolling, is it shiny? Its personality. Initialize a loop update, block and update, loop update, block and main, loop main function debug, function block 2 levels in main. Exception was logged and error log. That's really funny. Hey, by the way, in your game, there's something wrong with it. I don't think I got that Pokemon. I can't move. Hold on, I'm double checking everything else. No, I can't move. There's nothing else open in the game. Oh no. Can I reset? I can't. So never talk to Eve ever again, is what I'm getting. Is this before or after I talk to you? Okay. Do we want to try it again, just to see? Why not, right? Surely I won't get the error message again. No, I still got it. But surely this time I can move. No, nobody else is moving. The party fucking stopped. Okay. The other thing that we could do is I know that there's an update. Whoa. There's an update available. Maybe it helps that, but whatever. I don't need it. Is there anything you want to say? It's good to see you again outside of battle. Truthfully, I was a bit concerned for you. Thank you. About what? A girl who was with you, Flora, I think her name was. She was a bit... Well, she reminded me a little of Charlotte, when Charlotte was at her worst. So angry and dismissive. But Charlotte, I won't say she's perfect now, but she's certainly gotten better. And I really hope Flora can, too. I'm sure she can. She just needs a little time to grow. Some people need to believe in her. I'm glad you were able to be there for her, at least for a little while. Yeah, totally, I say as somebody who didn't like her. Am I alone? Why? Oh, because you think that Flora's still with you. Okay. I'm just a little pensive since our battle, to tell you the truth. That girl, her manner was rough and she was incredibly rude, but I cannot pretend not to understand where she was coming from. I've been given so many opportunities that I'm still working on to prove myself worthy of deserving, and I know that I've made improvements. But to hear a complete stranger attack my character like that, it hurt. I was almost relieved to hear she treated everyone with the same courtesy. Not that most of them deserved it, of course. I'm just glad it wasn't only me. I admire your patience in dealing with her, kid. And I'll continue to work on improving myself. I still have a lot to live up to after all. We already had a discussion on it. You want to say anything? To have been on a oh, this is after the Celebi thing. Have been on a pilgrimage with you by my side and to have witnessed the future for myself. But these 2 eyes that you gave me, no amount of devotion is equal to my debt. For as long as I yet draw breath, I shall not forget this blessing. Greetings, Master Kid. It's been an ordeal, has it not? I refer, of course, to our prior battle, and the guests who accompanied me. I understand well that I am not well versed in the ways of the young, but it seems to me that that young woman was particularly spiteful. Her strength in battle was admirable, but I fear that the strength of her character was not its equal. But she is yet young. Perhaps there is still time for her to learn. Here I am, coming on. Forgive me. I'm sure there's none of this that you do not know already. As always, your patience is admirable. With myself as well as others. Yeah, totally. One more left. Gosh, that feels so weird to say. Besides the Z cells, but... Oh, should I have been checking it? There's not going to be Z cells in the Elite Four. Hold on, I'm double checking. Finish catching the next legendary, grab the EXP candy. Ferris the Breloom is back. Oh, incredible. We could have been fighting Claris. Afterwards, you'll be able to catch Girna. Yeah, head back to the nightclub. If you talk to Eve, you can get Avian Mischievous, unless your game has an error and you can't get it. Okay. There's only this last thing to do. So originally the circus's ringmaster was here helping out with paperwork, but then we got this notice that she yelled something incomprehensible, tripped up the stairs and ran away. So now I'm here again. There's a I don't know how to pronounce this Pokemon's name. Meloetta at the circus. I don't know if there's one of those new world portals or what, but everyone there is going apeshit over it. You gonna go check it out? Yeah, of course. Great. See you there. What? I'm not gonna miss this. Incredible. I wish everybody did that. Okay. To the circus. Pokemon, Espeon, use TM, fly, circus. I know where that one is. Okay, there. I would assume that it's in the big tent. Okay, it might not be. I don't... Like, why did I come this way? But everybody's here, so... How do I get there? Excuse me, coming through. Hi. Ooh, Pokeballs. Well... No. But that does remind me that I was supposed to buy balls. Am I going to? No. Can I get there, please? Also, what the heck is that in the audience? Shh, I'm trying to pay attention to Meloetta. Oh, I guess you want to see too. Fine, go ahead. Don't say I never did anything for you. You random passerby. Who in here can I talk to? What is this? Okay. Why not? Hey, order! Down in front! That means you too, princess. You're the least orderly and most in front of them all. I love that face. Don't give me that face. Give me that face instead. Hello? So fucking cute. Hey now, everyone's gonna need to back off. How much for an autograph? Forget one autograph, how much for 20? The resale's gonna be one heck of a profit. Hey, no scalping. The real deal's the only one that's any good anyway. Get it while it's hot, folks. But get first. Get in a line or something, jeez. An autograph won't do you an ounce of good compared to that sweet song. Say, Meloetta, would you be interested in a collab? What's gotten into you? Meloetta is just really cute. It also has fantastic hair. Meloetta, you've got to tell me what shampoo you use. This is a Pokemon guy. Is it the magic song powers? I bet it's the magic song powers. I bet every morning you hop out of the shower and are just like, me! And then your hair goes all swoosh and flows behind you and detangles like some kind of magical girl transformation. Like, maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Meloetta. Hey, I bet if I could get involved with that, I wouldn't have half the trouble boy problems I have. Wait a minute, do Pokemon even take showers? Okay, enough. I get it. Kind of. This must be some kind of New World anomaly crap. But that doesn't mean we can't use it to rake in the fanfare. Tell you what, everyone, let's make an event out of it. Queue up and have a tournament. Great. Winner gets an exclusive meet and greet autograph session with today's apparent star of the show, Meloetta. Fuck yeah! I'm sure this will make for an interesting diversion. Let's go, Meloetta! I think I pay my staff so much to draw even half this crowd. You say something, boss? Nothing that won't be reflected on your pay stub. Alright, let's queue up and sign up. I'll take registry and entry fees up here. Samson, keep them in line, will you? What do you mean, entry fees? You trying to scam us? It's for administrative costs. You're on fairgrounds, after all. If you wanted to make the rules, you try ringleading this clown fiesta. Yeah, I don't want to hear from you. Besides, we're better to have a tournament than our newly opened battle wheel. Okay. Once upon a time, there was going to be a grand reopening for it after someone trashed it again, but then the world sort of started half-ending, or started half-starting. Whatever, battle wheel. Every gondola on the ride has a unique— oh, okay, the Ferris wheel, got it. Has a unique field, so you never know what you're gonna get. There's only room for 3 Pokemon. Of course, there's 3 Pokemon each in there, though, so pick your teams wisely. Come talk to me when you're all ready for your match. Great. There's so many people to talk to. Okay, I'm only gonna go for, like, the important characters? Question mark? There she is. It's like, where did Julia go? Hi, Kit. I wasn't originally gonna come to the circus today, but then I suddenly felt a calling. Like I had to be here. Like there was a missed screen time to make up for. Do you ever get that feeling? Is that just me? Or does someone misplace a wall somewhere? Girl. Okay, what about you? Hi, Kit. Cass and I were just talking about Glaceon and how cute and talented it is. It really saved me in tight spots when we've been out hunting legendaries a few times too. That's all who looks interesting off the top of my head. I mean, I know there's other people here too, but it doesn't really seem like they're doing much of a talk, so. Hi, Kit. You seem to have arrived at an interesting time. Not that all of our times here at the circus aren't interesting. Come on by any day for a wild ride. Wild ride. It's nice that things are starting to get back to normal, and the people who had to basically live here for a while get less repulsed by the idea of never setting foot in this place again. But then this one here, and everyone just lost their mind. So I'm making the best of the situation. I know you're the legendary control crew. Reading, specifically her lines, is always so rough because she'll make mistakes the same exact way that I do, where she switches letters or just says things wrong, paired with me just reading things wrong. My goodness. Okay, I already publicly agreed to the tournament, so I can't just hand it over at this point. But you're the champion, right? How about you just participate and win, and then it's not a problem, right? Here, I'll even waive the entry fee. I'm rich as fuck. I can pay your entry fee. So try not to get too annoyed at me, okay? And maybe toss some of that good old champion endorsement our way sometime if you get a chance, huh? You're pushing it, Lance. Please, it was just a joke. Kind of. Why must everyone around me call me out? She's been talking to that thing more and more all day. I'm starting to think it's not healthy. I'm perfectly healthy. I'm the healthiest person on the planet. I wouldn't be surprised if she eventually started hugging the Pokemon, calling it her precious. Ew, no. I'm light years away from that creepy. Anyway, I'll sign you. Just talk to one of the clown guys over by the battle wheel when you're ready to start the match. The brackets will also be posted on the signboards on the right. Make sure you check them so you can see who you're up against first. It does not matter. All these years and she still hasn't thought of a better name than Battle. It's just what these things are called. You have to put battle before the noun, otherwise it's not a real thing. Ask anyone. Sure. Meloette, what do you think? No, don't do this to me. Okay. I mean, do I need to read it? I believe. It'll be a surprise for everyone. The two of us guard the battle wheel, but only one of us tells the truth and the other always tells lies. Hey, you don't need to bring your personal life into this. One of us will let you into the battle wheel when you're ready to begin, but how will you ever find out which? It's not me. If you're ready to begin, pick 3 Pokemon and we'll get this proverbial show on the proverbial road. What the hell? It does not. You got it, pal. Now you both know who's with me. You know how the battle wheel works, yeah? Every car is a different field, so I've heard. Round and round the wheel goes. Which field you get, only Arceus knows. Don't worry about space, it's bigger on the inside. Now get in there. Okay. Once we board, we run aground. The flame wheel of fortune is all abound. Burning yet burning, unspoken sound, as fate ever moves us round and round. Flame Wheel of Fortune from my latest album. I assume you know it. It only seemed fitting here, even if we aren't in the burning car. Probably for the best. I can't imagine that one passing safety regulations. Well, shall we begin? We have a date with destiny, though I fear there won't be a second one. Damn. Meloetta will be the perfect accompaniment for my next single. I can't allow anyone to stand in the way of my career, therefore you must prepare yourself. Skip out again. Seems I struck a flat chord. See, just as well. If this is what fate has decided, it simply means my duet with Meloetta was not meant to be. I shall rise above her and create a single solely on my own talent, as I always have. I hope you'll still consider picking it up when it eventually hits stores. Until then. So, you came out on top, huh? No, I came out of the bottom. Not bad. Does not matter. Talk to the ringmaster. She should announce the winners of next pairings. Oh, what? Is it just gonna be me walking back and forth? Okay. I mean, the crowd has thinned, so... Alright everyone, listen up. Round 1 has now completed. Round 2 has been posted. Stick with it for the sake of one ultra-precious autograph from ultra-precious Meloetta. You're really getting into it, boss. I'm not. I'm just trying to hype up the crowd. That's all. You can't just say these things. Seek help, boss. And what do you think you were supposed to be? No, forget it. Deep breaths, great vibes. And now announcing the pairings for round 2. In the first quadrant, B versus Claris. Hit versus Julia. I felt that one coming. Say what? The second quadrant. Ooh, mystery participant versus Techie Gan. Drake versus Gentleman Norman. Go back up. Rewind. Go back. What was that you said by a mystery participant? It's a mystery! Duh, come on. Third quadrant. Samson versus... Samson's in this. Versus Percy. Hiker Ulton versus Cass. Wait, you're pairing me against the gym leader? Why did I even show up? Sorry, lass. A certain overexcitable ringmaster went ahead and signed me up even though I was just supposed to be bouncing. I had to make an even number somehow, and you volunteered. Whether I did or not, I'm afraid my pride won't let me go easy on you. Maybe I should have just signed your pride up as a separate participant anyway. It seems to have more agency over you than anything else. Quadrant 4. Battle Girl Iselda versus Lumi. Posh Raichi versus Santiago. I'll do my best again this time, too. And that's it. 16 remain. Give it your best, each and all of you. And try not to break the gondola, it's too hard. You guys have no idea how many times we've had to prepare. You want to talk about it? So you and I are fighting next time. And let's be sure to make this an explosive... Wait, no. Hold on. Kit, so we meet again. Fool you were to approach me as such, for I shall take great pleasure in, as they say, cleaning your alarm clock? Quiver in fear and other various emotions, Kit, for our battle shall truly be legendary. Get it? Legendary. Because Meloetta, and it was funny, I promise. You are very funny. I'm glad you're here. Anyway. 3 Pokemon, let's go! You got it, pal. Now get in there. Oh, you're approaching me? Oh, are you still doing that stupid, like, instead of running away like you should, you're actually coming closer? Never mind that you're already in the gondola, not moving. I was dramatically holding my eyes closed in this pose for so long that I didn't notice at first. Never mind that. Our long-awaited rematch is finally upon us. When we're done with this battle, there will be nothing left of this battle wheel standing. Great. Ha-ba-ba-boom! Wait, the structure is still intact. We can't be done yet. So that's it, then. Boo. If there's no secondary explosion and total structure collapse, what even is the point? Well, nighty-night. So you came out on top, huh? Not bad. Here's your other Pokemon. Back to the Ringmaster. Let's go. Good job. Okay. I wonder who I'm gonna battle next. Alright, and that's round 2. Congrats to everyone who's made it this far except Samson. Keep talking less. You tell her. Now we'll announce the pairings for round 3. Oh, really? Okay, Claris versus Kit. Mystery Participant versus Break. Samson's Pride versus Cass. Beg your pardon? And Lumi versus Santiago. Fuck yeah! Let's fucking go! I'll fuck this fucking shit all the way up! All for that fucking Meloetta, you hear? Oh. That's it. Good luck to everyone. What a great character. Okay, there's no point in talking. Okay, maybe. I kinda wanna talk to Lumi. Wow, I'm really pulling through. I gotta tell Eve when I see her. I talk to Ferris. Reload? Yeah, not really. Okay. Moving on. It doesn't matter. Reload. Relata. Oh, you came out on top, huh? Well, here you go. Let's go talk to the Ringmaster. Relata, really. Let's go! Heck yeah! Relata, really. Okay. Alright, let's go over the results of round 3 as we move into the semi-finals. In the first match, Kit trounced the Robo-Breloom known as Claris. Anyone know why that thing was here in the first place? I guess it just really liked Meloetta. In second match, Break was knocked out by our mystery participant. Subtlety's not really your thing, huh? In the third match, Samson's Pride was eliminated by Cass. Just absolutely stepped on and destroyed. Really hard to overstate just how thoroughly Samson's Pride was thrashed. Okay, you can stop now. No, go on. Of the top 10 humiliating defeats we've ever had here at the Agate Circus, why I'd say Samson's Pride suffered the worst out of all of them. But some might say that was bound to happen to someone like Samson's Pride. You're gonna need to find yourself a new bouncer. Okay. And in the fourth match, Lumi prevailed against Santiago. He taught me a new word. Was it fuck? Meloetta's right. The show needs to keep moving. So the semi-final pairs. Ooh, Kit versus mystery participant. Cass versus Lumi. Let's hop to it. Damn, I wonder who that mystery participant is. Do we want to talk about it? Okay. I don't care about Cass. Okay. Espeon, Luxray, and Cineroar confirmed. Oh my god, no way! It was the ringmaster this whole time? Hi, Kit. Turns out the mystery participant was me all along. Are you surprised? No. Yeah, I'm not very good at this whole secret identity thing. I didn't think everyone was just going to clear out of here entirely as soon as they lost, like losing breaks some kind of spell on them. I thought there would be at least a crowd or numbers to hide in or something, but no matter. I said I would host a tournament for it, and I have no need to give Meloetta up if I also win that tournament. So all I have to do is simply beat you, the entire champion. Let's have at it. I should have never waived your entry fee. This is probably for the best. Mystery participant was a silly title anyway. Next time I've got to come up with something more scrumptious. Scrumptious, I wanted to say. Or is it less scrupulous? I always get them mixed up. Like, Enigma entrance. No? Oh, so you came out on top. Oh, let's go talk to the ringmaster. This is the saddest day of my life. It's fine. The semifinals are over. Let's go over the results. First up, the results are apparent. The final match is me and Kit. Let's just get to it already. And in the last match, the Ringmaster's pride was utterly destroyed by Cass. But the fanfare... Oh, fine. I thought more people would be sticking around after elimination anyway. Maybe they're just down in the main area buying merchandise. Yeah, I don't know about that. But my sales... worth it. Maybe they'll buy some popcorn and cotton candy. Ooh, let's go. Let's see. Am I gonna win this final match? Tension is tensioning. No need for a dramatic preamble. Let's just go. Cool. Great. I don't really know what anyone else expected when they admitted the local champion to a tournament. I didn't even want it. I didn't even want the autograph anyway. I just think Meloetta's neat. Oh, whatever. Bye. Oh, so you came out on top. Let's go talk to the ringmaster. This is just going back and forth over and over again. So that's it. The tournament's over. Congratulations to our winner, Kit. She says to the remaining crowd of nobody. I'm right here. Samson, I'd say something like you don't count, but it really doesn't do the extent to which you do not count any justice. Preschoolers count better than you do. The fence posts count more than you do. Pebble over there on the ground, that counts more than you do. Just move out of the way so the kid can get their promised autograph. But you never ask. You won't do something silly like just catch the Pokemon, right? You know it's the circus's property now, right? Who cares if it had a probably dangerous, possibly mind-altering anomaly attached to it? Yeah, no, I'm just gonna get an autograph. Just kidding? Fuck me, I guess. What? It just ran off to the battle wheel too. It wants to battle. I guess it wanted in on all the action. You know what? Forget it. It's been a long day and I still got a good profit. I'm getting a drink and then getting some rest. Do whatever you want with the Meloetta, I guess. Okay. Oh my god. No way. What? That Pokemon just came cutting through here and jumped into a gondola. You going after it? Up to it. I ain't gonna take your other mons this time. You need everything you got. Good luck. Sweet. Lilo? Lole Lila. You're so right. Lola Lilo. Okay, here we go. Okay, superheated field. Normal psychic. But how do you feel about psychic? Good. Ooh, nice. In the red. Okay. Ultra Ball. Okay, just kidding. There goes my Espeon. It's okay. More Pokemon. How do you feel about an Ultra Ball? Okay, damn. Shit, we're roleplay? Oh my god. Yes. Okay. On to the third Pokemon. Hopefully I don't run out of balls. It's looking like a real possibility at this point. Also, not gonna lie to you, I feel my eyebrows. Like, I actively feel them. So it might not be much longer after this. Which is so sad, because it's only been like an hour, but... That's all I had, just butt. Meloetta, please! At this point, I'll take the autograph. There it went, of course. Melodies sung by Meloetta have the power to make Pokemon that hear them happy or sad. Okay, so it's just Jigglypuff, but emotion instead of sleep. Like, okay. Oh, the floor just dropped out from underneath us. Okay. All done, I guess? Yep. This one. Try to find the Ringmaster before... Okay, maybe not. Maybe in the tent? Hey guys, what's up? The back room? You know what? I'm just gonna leave. Job well done. No need to talk to anybody else. Cool. That one? Both of these today have been kind of lame, I feel like. I didn't like either one of these side stories. They were okay, but not my favorite. Who wants to talk in here? Let's see. Probably Lumi. Okay, so it's easy to say which Pokemon would be the best dancer. Huh? But which Pokemon would be the silliest dancer? I'm thinking Spinda. Or maybe a Mach. Wait, no. I've got it. Ditto. Untransformed. Have you tried the fizzy drinks here? They mix them up with cream. I guess she doesn't want to talk about the circus. How about you? Nice work winning the tournament. Thanks. The boss throws a quite a bit. Now and then she wonders about the best act that got away. Well, circus isn't a bad place to work. A Pokemon would have been treated well enough, but honestly, between you and me, I thought you would. Just keep her out of trouble, would you? And maybe away from the boss. Yeah, definitely. Oh, great. There's more. Oh, this is where you were. This entire time, huh? Some of these must be in the same areas, because this one is the Z cell, which should still be here. There's only 4 more places on the map, but there's 6 new people, which is intriguing. But like I said, I might end it for right now. I know it's only been like an hour, 20 minutes, but I can feel my eye bags. It's a real problem. It's only 11:30, but yeah, I'm eepy. Thank you for joining me in this shorter video. Hopefully it all turns out okay audio-wise. I tested it before I recorded, of course, but of course you're never 100% sure until you sit through an entire recording and go, oh god, everything's going horrifically wrong. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Yeah, that's all that I have. So thank you for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you next one for 6 new exciting adventures to be had. Hopefully one of them is finding Kim. I'm sure there's a couple other characters that I'm forgetting of that we need to find somewhere. I'm sure we'll find them throughout these 6, maybe. Perhaps.